Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Western Michigan Broncos. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Marshall Thundering Herd. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. David Powell. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Western Michigan's offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the ground with the back. Turns it on at midfield. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Thundering Herd offense takes the field. It's our first look at them in this one. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Quick strike complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw, it's Braxton. They're working that left side. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd and short now after that completion. He'll keep it himself. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Looking to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle, it's Payne. Got room at the 35. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a...
Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The big fellas coming out the goal line defense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. push down for the tackle. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive.
Western Michigan, 7, Marshall, 3.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll give it to the back. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Going with the ground game left. The Broncos get enough for the 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They'll leave it with him.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Pressure coming. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Quickly out to the tight end. And that's not going to be a 1st down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. They'll try to pick up the 1st. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
2nd down coming up.
The option look. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to power their way ahead. The Broncos pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Absolutely perfect.
That makes the score Western Michigan 10, Marshall 3.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down. Marshall quick to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch. As you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. 6th play of the drive coming up. On the run, it's Turner. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Extra blockers on the field. Offense goes full house. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He won't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And for the second time, oh, what a call on the fake. They're going to throw it. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Boy, you look smart when it works out, but when it goes awry, you are left to second-guess yourself. Marshall takes over the ball, the thundering Herd offense coming out. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field.
And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Braxton. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Marshall will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Offense set on first down. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the quarterback. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here comes the option. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's Chapman. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, Herd! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
Western Michigan, 10.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Huntington. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones C. Edwards Stadium.
The Broncos will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Take this one away.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. He'll try to pop the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to pass. It's Braxton. Safe completion on the screen. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Marshall will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Nixon. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll try the run. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Buckley. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The give to the left. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to run for it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
Number 10.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. UCF is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to watch. They're trailing by just 4 to Colorado.
Snagged in the middle. It's Payne.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I don't mind the aggressive nature by the offense there. It's 3rd and short, everyone expecting runs, so you're going to go pass and try to take a shot, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Back, it's Nixon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Getting some heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Payne. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Handoff to the lone back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense has a 2nd down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Marshall will be forced to punt.
On to kick it away.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Marshall will be forced to punt. Running it back, it's Nixon. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Toss to the outside. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect the quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
The Broncos will line up to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
On the return, it's Chapman. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Lost one deep down the right side. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Third down after the run. To the air, it's Braxton. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. This Marshall offense putting together a nice drive. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They feed him again. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Caught behind the line. It's Harris. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the returner is stopped. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
You've got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Gonna run it. It's Buckley. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll run the option. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. To the air, it's Wolf. They're trying to get to it. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. First down for this offense. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Turner. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man quickly. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, it goes right through his hands. They had everything set up on the screen except the catch. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And that pass is intercepted.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
Looking for a productive play on first down. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.